Here we go. Two of the top four seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Gets loose. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown, Florida. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's low. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, a lot of times you'll see a strong safety up close to the box trying to defend the run. But this time, he's able to sneak in there and come up with a quarterback sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Brown. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A direct snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? To the air. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He hands it to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Moulton. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. It's a strong stiff arm. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Gators, as they put 6 more on the board. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. With sure hands, it's Brown. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Moore. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's low. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about: toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Moore. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Brown. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
As a design quarterback keeper. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure. Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida. They finish off the scoring drive.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And this pass is caught. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's low. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. And they get him down. What will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes back out on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the second and third level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush gets home.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's low. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back's able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
And the Ducks with first and 10 here. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. Where's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. That's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock. And the Gators looking to cash in the red zone. There's a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight. This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Look, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's low. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On the ground, it's Brown. Crosses the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here on this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're tricking.
Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Said mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Street and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida Gators.